Construction for a long-anticipated new downtown San Diego library has moved one step closer to reality. Earlier this week, a city council committee voted to forward the project to the full city council for consideration on June 28th. So here to give us the latest on the downtown library project is KPBS Metro reporter Katie Orr. Thanks for coming, Katie.
Thanks for having me.
What will the council decide at the June 28th meeting?
Well, this is the big vote. This is where the city decides either yes, we're going ahead with this project, or no, we don't want to do it.
Oh, so that's it. That's really it.
That's it. If they decide, if they approve everything they need to, then construction will start by August 1st.
And how much will that construction cost?
Well, the total project cost about $185 million. So, yes, $185 million for the whole project.
Who's paying for that?
It comes from a variety of sources. There's a $20 million grant from the state, which actually drives the need to get it started by August 1st. If we don't start
$20 million.
$20 million from the state, $20 million from the school district, because they're going to put a charter school on the top 2 floors. $30 million from private donors.
30 private.
And then about $80 million from redevelopment district, CCDC.
30, that gives me $140 million.
Yes, they are about a $32 million short, which is the big sticking point for a lot of people. Some council members are skeptical about moving forward with the project when they don't have all the money in place. Library supporters say that's not how fundraising works. They say it's actually pretty impressive that they've raised as much as they have so far with the project being uncertain. And they say that once people see construction going on and steel coming out of the ground, that people will say, okay, this is really happening. I feel safe giving you money now.
Well, you can see in this economic environment where everything is on shortfall and people are losing jobs that there would be some concern about, where will that money come from? I think the question is, where's the opposition coming from?
Well, the opposition is Carl DeMaio. Councilman Carl DeMaio has been a big opponent to this project. He says, listen, we don't have the money. And again, people are worried if that $32 million doesn't come through, what are we going to do? Are taxpayers going to have to foot the bill? That's a risk that he doesn't want to take. A lot of people also say, hey, what about our branch libraries? Some of them are in pretty, disrepair. They need to be renovated. Tony Young was saying that a library in his district has been on the top of the list for renovations, and now he's seen people pull out, donors pull out of that project, and he's wondering if they're going to the downtown library. Supporters say, of course, no, this is a central library. It will help all our branch libraries and their priorities as well.
I see. So it's really part of the system, community libraries and then the central library.
Right.
Why is that needed?
The new central library, it was built in 1954. And as early as the 1970s, it was in city plans as needing to be revamped. It's 3 stories tall. They say 60% of their stock is kept where people can't get to it just because there's no room. It only has about 80 computers. It's just an outdated building.
Now, once it is built, where's the money to keep it going?
Well, that's another sticking point. The Library Foundation has gotten a $10 million donation that will pay the operating costs for the first 5 years. After that, it would fall to the library system. And they have said that money they generate from renting out community rooms in the library and money they get from parking, you have to pay to park down there, that those are some of the revenues that will help pay for the operating costs in the years to come.
Help pay for it, but not the whole thing.
Well, that remains to be seen. They do have some money that they put towards the central library now, and certainly that will come over, but that's what they're counting on.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Katie Orr.
Thank you.